Hey, beautiful cleansers. I just wanted to add something here to the aspect of why you could and should leave room, not only in your digestion, but also in your calendar, just from an Ayurvedic perspective. So you see me switching here into the Zoom for you to see what I want to draw. Well, in Ayurveda, there is a very simple saying around how much you should eat, and it seems so preposterous if you have a lovely dish in front of you and you just want to stuff your face with it. But what they say is like, if your body would be a pot, and in fact, all yogis call the whole torso a gata, they call this the gata. And it looks a little bit like a pot, the way I'm drawing it here anyways, But let's say your pot, and this is particularly your stomach, needs to be filled or will be filled because digestion is slow. We know that we receive first in the stomach, so we also get that sensation of feeling full. They say just part your pot into 3 portions. One portion of it should be the solid food. And then the next portion, let's make this nice and blue, should be liquid. And then the last portion, and I'll leave that white, or we could make it slightly gray, should be filled with room to digest. And I had this experience the other day, in fact, that I cooked something up, and it was one of these khicharis we're using, and it was like that. They asked me to fill it with water 1/3, and then I added the lentils and the rice, and that sings. So the pot was full. I can show you, the pot was really actually full up to here. And then at the very last moment, or in the last process of the cooking, they asked me to add some of the stalks that belong into it, like kale and so. And then the pot got really full because I took a too small pot. And what happened, the bottom completely burned up, and then nothing was cooking any longer. And the kale here that stayed just really dense. It didn't soften as required. And in that way, I learned that I have to get a bit bigger pot. Yes. And that's what's happening in your stomach. When you overfill your stomach constantly, your stomach will grow. And that's how you put on weight, because you don't have that bit where it can breathe and process and the Agni can burn properly. In the same way, this will be in your calendar. If this is your calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you get the gist. If your calendar has like blocks of things that look like that, where your life is full with activity, there is no room to digest whatever happened in your day. And sometimes it can be like that. You're trying to keep spaces in between, and something happened to me yesterday, and I'm on a constant roll. So this the whole day becomes utterly dark, filled with things, not dark, but it's like so full. So this morning, what I'm doing, I'm actually really slowing down and trying to find a little bit more space, reduce, so that I can start to digest. And in the same way that is intended in a cleanse, that you come in and do less here and less there, and then the sense of digestion and the need to stop putting your calendar, filling your calendar to the absurd fullness that it at times has, will stop. And even if you have kids, it's the same thing. Your kids, they like to rest. So why don't you rest with the kids instead of thinking you need to rest by yourself? Can you not just rest in peace together? It's a lovely feeling when you allow yourself to be present to that. And so beware of creating space in your stomach, in your cooking pot, and in your scheduler. See you next time.